photographer. I was not expecting you to be sitting here this fast.
I know, I think my face is really red. I had a lot of chips and I was playing with John Jawanda. And every time I'd raise his blind, he'd re-raise me. Every time I raised anyone else's blind, he would re-raise me. And every time I bet, he would re-raise. And then sometimes I would re-raise and then he'd re-raise. And so...
Does he have it out for you?
No, I just think he thinks he can play better than me, and I guess he's right. So I raised his blind, and then the flop came 2-7 king.
What'd you have?
2 with a 3 kicker.
Okay.
I bet the other stories you hear are like that.
No, I hear that.
And so he bet, and then, I bet, and then he raised me, and then I re-raised him, and then he re-raised. There's a lot of raising and re-raising going on.
So what do you think he could have a king and you're just trying to scare him?
Well, he was on the big blind. It's like, what do you have on the big blind, right?
3.
And it's like
7-3.
Right. Oh, well, I had 2-3. I had 2-3.
Oh, okay.
I had 2-3 suited, so that's good, right?
Yeah.
So then he puts me all in, and half of my chips are in the middle. More than half of my chips. 2/3 of my chips are in the middle. I'm kind of committed. But the thing is, I guess I should put him all in. So then I was like, wait, what do you have? Because I learned that in, Joe Navarro's talk to him. He seemed really scared, that I was going to call. And he was like he's swallowing and, all still and afraid to breathe. I think he was scared that I had a king. I think that's what he was scared about.
What in the heck did he have?
He had a pair of queens, pocket queens. And I said, what do you have? I told him what I had. I said, I have bottom pair, It works for Jamie Gold. And I told him I have bottom pair, and he seemed really scared that I have bottom pair. So I thought he's probably on a flush draw because there was a flush draw board, or maybe he has an ace king and he thinks it's good.
Around.
Yeah, but it's just, I know it's going to look really dumb when people read about how I went out, but it's just kind of like the history between the two of us. I honestly thought that he didn't have anything.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, I have to remember my objective, which is to get to the end of the day or get to in the money. And I think I said, I said, well, this is why I never get in the money. I have bottom pair with 3 kicker, and I put in $80,000. So.
Well, you make the money.
Well, yeah, but see, the thing is, if I just concentrate and let everybody else play, not get into it with John Juan because he's a better player than me, then I would make the money. I didn't even have to play any more hands, and I would have made the money.
Now, have you run into this issue with John Jawanda in the past?
I've never really played with him before, but ever since I sat down next to him, he's been wailing on me.
Was he doing that to other people at the table?
No, most of me. But I think I could have picked a better place to take a stand. I could have waited until I had like the nut flush or something like that.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Well, poker is a game of imperfect information. It's not a science. If I was a machine, I would have folded. My computer would have folded. But
maybe you'll get him back at the Bellagio Cup.
I want to get him back. That's the worst thing. People take a lot of your chips, and if I'd folded, I guess I would have had about 30,000, and maybe I could have gotten him back. But
revenge.
I don't like to be poor. I like to be broke or rich. That's all.
So are you gonna hang around and support Phil, or what are you gonna do now?
No, I'm gonna go up to my room and be bitter and try not to read about it in Card Player.
Well, I think Montel Williams is on right now. Maybe that'll make you feel better.
Right? Yeah. But you know what? It was fun, and I guess I'll go shopping. That's what I usually do.
Wait for me.
I'm off in 5 hours. Okay.